What's it? Nat?
Yeah. Now we are talking about Nate. So, what happened in the story, Nate? What is Nate worried about? Nate? Nate? Nate is
worried.
Nate is why is Nate worried? Because he is L
O-S-T.
he lost
The
hmm,
his
he lost his D
O
Yes, he lost his dog and he's searching for his dog. Then he found one of his friends, and the friend's name is A N I E Annie. Now Annie is describing what did Sludge do? Where did he go when she first saw her? Now, why do you think Sludge moved towards the stores? Because 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 I T it W A S. It was R A I N ING. Yeah, because it was raining, so it moved towards the stores. Now when it moved towards the stores, the door opened and the Sludge looked surprised. He walked into the store. Then you know what Nat said? See, Nat is horrified again. Then he said, he walked in. Then what? Then he asked what happened next because he was very curious. Sludge shook himself off. Why did he shook himself off? Because he's all wet and drippy. There's all water on his body. So he shook himself off. He sat down and waited for you, I guess. So Annie said maybe for its owner. Who is his owner? Nate. So Sludge, poor Sludge, it shook off and it sat down and waited. Now, you know who came then? Can you see her? A sales lady. She came over with a towel and she started to wipe him off. So how do you think the sales lady is? The sales lady is very K-I-N-D. Yeah, kind. So she thought, oh my God, this poor little dog is all wet, and so she started wiping him off with a towel. Then another sales lady. Okay,
another Amma will yell.
Amma will read. Him. Okay.
Yelled
at him.
At him, you're not a shopper. You have no money.
Leave. So yelling means shouting. See, can you look at the face of the old lady? Oh, how is she? She is very A-N-G-R-Y. Yeah, she's very angry. And she said, please.
Only this?
Yeah. She said, you are not a shopper because do you think the puppy has money? No, she doesn't have money. People who don't shop are not allowed inside the shop. So the sales lady got very angry and she yelled at her. And you know what? She grabbed Sludge. But Sludge slipped away. You slippy, sloppy dog, she yelled after him. Then what happened, I asked. Because Nate is worried that somebody is behaving very badly with his poor pet. Sludge ran into the hat department. I couldn't see him anymore, so Fang and I went after him. But the mean lady stopped us. She looked at Fang and said, "Too many teeth, bad breath, and no money, out." Then what? Then you know what? Fang is not like Sludge. Fang is very huge big dog with growling and gleaming teeth. So Fang growled at her. She screamed and stepped back. See what did Fang do? Fang growled. And what did the old lady do? She
Scream.
screamed. Very good. She screamed and stepped back. So she had to. The sales old lady has to stop all the pets because pets are not allowed in the stores. Okay. Then what happened was Annie took Fang outside. A minute later, you came around. You missed Sludge. So at least Annie gave the information about the dog. So what do you think Nate knows now? Nate knows that according to Annie, Nate knows that Sludge is N in T H E in the S T O R E. Yeah, Nate. Yeah, store. Sludge is in the store. Now, where do you think Nate will search for Sludge? In which department? In which department do you think Nate will search for Sludge? Yes, raise your hand and search. Yes, search. Search all the alphabets.
Search.
H
A
T. Yes, he will first search in the hat department because Annie said that he went towards the hat department. Now this is chapter 3, hats and underwear. Now see, Annie and Sludge are outside the stores because the old lady the sales lady did not allow Fang inside. Now Nate is running into the stores. I, Nate the Great, rushed back into the stores. Annie called me after. Don't forget, Sludge looks sloppy. It could be a clue.
It could be a clue.
Yeah, when Sludge is slippy and sloppy, all wet, his paw prints, watery paw prints will be around. Okay, that could be a clue. It's a clue. So based on the paw prints, he would have gone. Now, what happened is, I went to the hat department. See, he went to the hat department where they are selling all hats. There were hats of every size and shape. Small hat, big hat. So, if you need a hat, where will you go? You go to which department? Hat department. Which department will you go to?
Hat department.
Yes, there you can search which hat fits for you. Now, if you want to buy hat for Naina, which hat will you buy? Big hat or small hat? Small hat. If you want to buy hat for Akhil, which hat will you buy? Big or small?
Big.
Yeah, big hat. So, buying hat to someone will be a good gift idea, isn't it? Okay, now let's get back to the story. There were hats of every size and shape, but I did not see Sludge. I looked for wet paw prints. Perhaps that was a trail. Nothing. I went up to a salesman. There was a wet dog, I began. The man pointed to the left. That way, he said. So, now in chapter 3, what was the clue given by Annie? What was What was the clue given by Annie? Annie said that Sludge is Sludge is S L I P P Y. Slippy and S L O P P Y.
Sloppy.
Yes, that means Now what is he looking for the trail? He's looking for W
E.
T. Wet.
Wet.
Wet. P A W. Paw. P R I N T S. Prints. So all through the trail he thought the paw prints are a clue. And when he went there, the man pointed to the left. I rushed to the left was the underwear department. So he rushed to the underwear department, but no Sludge. Could he be hiding from that mean lady? Where could he hide? I saw a sign, dressing rooms. I did not want to peek into those rooms. I did not want to look at the underwear with anyone inside it. So he thought at the underwear department, if there are some dressing rooms, dressing room is a place where we went in Bangalore, no? You saw many mirrors and many images of Mukund. Did you see?
Yes. Should I send it?
Yeah, that is called as dressing room. What is it called?
Dressing room.
So when we buy something, we'll go into the dressing room, wear and check if it looks
Should
nice.
I send it to Amma?
Yeah, if the size is proper or not. So what are such rooms called as? They are called as
D R E S S I N G. Dressing.
dressing.
R O M. Room.
Yeah, they are all dressing rooms. Now he thought, I will not go and peek. What if somebody is wearing dress? You can't go and peek, isn't it? So somebody peeked out from the dressing room. Somebody who looked strange, very strange. Now somebody came out. It was
Laugh, Mama.
laugh.
Again?
It was Rosamond.
Oh, I'll put a powder.
Yeah, go put a powder and come.
That's okay.
So, someone came out of those dressing rooms. It was Rosamond. She was wearing a night t-shirt that has meow. Who says meow?
Cat.
Yeah. So, Rosamond has a pet which is a cat or a dog.
Cat.
Yeah, she must be having cat. That's why she's wearing the nightgown with meow. It was too small for her. See, her skin is being shown. So, this shirt was too small. I'm shopping, she said. But do you think it is for her? No, it is small. It is for her big cat Hex. I buy all my cat's clothes here. That was an unnecessary information, because Nate is so worried for his Sludge and he's searching everywhere. He's turning all the leaves to find Sludge. So what he says is, have you seen Sludge? She said, yes, I saw him in and out of this department. I don't blame him. There's not a thing here for dogs. Thank you for that information, I said. So he was going in and out and she says, there's not a thing here for dog, because that is which department? That is for C A T. Yeah, that's the cat department. So there's nothing here for dog. That's what she says. But do you think Sludge was going in and around to buy something for him which are suitable for dog? No. Why do you
Well
think?
done.
Yeah, when a coach. Why do you think? Put your hand here. So now, why do you think Sludge is going in and out? Sludge is. What do you think Sludge is doing? Sludge is E A R. Raise your hand. C and H. Search.
We'll
I
finish.
N G. Yeah, Sludge is searching.
We'll finish.
Yes, sorry. Sludge is searching. N A T
E.
Yes, wonderful, Mukund. Give me high five. Yes, Sludge is searching for Nate.
We'll take
He
a
is
break.
not here. Yeah, we'll take a break. Okay. 3 chapters finished. You take a break and come back, okay?
Yes, okay.